Ever wanted to build a keyboard but you're lonely in your room and you want someone to do it with you? Well, this video is the one for you, where you build a keyboard with me, or we build at the same time. So you can just watch along and listen, or, you know, have it playing in the background. Either way, free watch time. So it's build time. KBD Fans was very kind to send me over a keyboard, just a lift up, like a magnetic kind of opening, big thick piece of foam, more big thick piece of foam, a polycarbonate plate, very nice, with gaskets. So already you know this is a gasket mount polycarbonate build from KBD Fans. We've got the KBD 67 Mark II RGB V3. That's a really long name for a PCB. Look at the absurd amount of foam they put into this container. Goodbye box. This is a burgundy red case with a beautiful brass plate. Not sure what this is over here. Maybe it's just for style, for extra looks. The brass plate's pretty nice. I'll have to put the feet on. And then there's a blocker here. So this is 65% keyboard. It's called the D65 and it's supposed to be gasket mounted. I need a build guide. Well, let me check the PCB first. Wow, I opened it from the wrong way. Haha. Hot swap PCB, USB-C on the top left, and it's pretty. It's a pretty PCB. But the real question is, should I check the PCB? And the answer to that is always check your PCB. What are the odds of your keyboard not working? I don't know. But last time I built the Iki Aurora and it ended up not working on the L key. So now I am forever traumatized. Except now I can't type via. This is awkward. Ugh. I guess you don't need to check if they work or not if they're hot swap. You have to do it from the back. They're hot swap sockets. How do you do it from the back? Oh, you touch the sockets. Aha, chat. You're very smart. Like so. Oh, that does work. You geniuses! Always test your PCB, even if you don't know how, like me. I'm ready. Will it really shock me? I don't think so. Ugh. Just kidding. Oh no, it worked. It's just really inconvenient. Entertaining stream you have ever seen. Switch and click test PCB. Only to find out 100% of the keys are working. Surprise! And everything works. Oh, that was hard work. Stabilizer time, my least favorite time of all. No, that is not what I should be doing because I haven't lubed all of my switches yet. This is up to you. I have pre-lubed the majority of my switches right here, except I saved 20 for the stream. Oh ho ho, lubing stream. So these are Gateron Black Ink V2s. These are stock in my hands right now. So I will now lube the rest of them. And when you lube switches, you should never ever use a pretty desk mat. I was going to bring you the terrible desk mat that has everything wrong with it, but I figured I shouldn't do that to you. So I'll just use the foam that came with the case. Crytox, weird lube, a brush, a switch opener, and tweezers. I am seriously running out of that Crytox. There's like nothing left. Yeah, real empty there. And then I have a really strange mix in here. You don't want to know what's in there, but I use it for my springs now. It's like a really jank mix of AliExpress lubricant plus really jank lubricant that I made from Super Lubes and oils, and it's a mess. It's time to take it apart. So here's what I like to do. It's probably not efficient, but I use this weird mystery lube because I have it, so I might as well use it. And I pick up all the springs one at a time with my tweezers and do a little dip, but not too much dip, because if you dip too much then you're done. So is it slow? I don't know, but I like it. And at first I was worried that this wouldn't be enough lube on the springs, but as I do this more and more often, this is just my way of doing it. I like doing 5 or 10 switches at a time and then taking a break and then repeating. Now I like to lube the stem. You just lube one side of the spring. That's what I do, because when you end up, well, let me just finish one for you. So it's linear, so I just do this lazy bit, because when you end up wishing it, when you end up pressing it over and over and over again, the lube will move throughout the entire spring. So there's lube at the bottom now, but when you press, you can press the whole spring together and then the lube touches the entire spring. So when you let go, Now your entire spring is lubed. Just my preference on how I like to lube switches. If you're new and you have not developed your own way yet, Teha probably has the best tutorial out there on the internet. I think everyone develops their own way after a little bit. Indy, no. No, Indy, no. No. All right, she's gotta go. No, Indy. She's QCing the lube. No, she's trying to get her hair all over whatever's happening here. Lubing takes forever. I agree. That's why I don't like doing it. It also hurts my back and my neck and everything else. It's just such a painful event. Yeah, I just lube spring and stem. It's just faster. Finally, lubing 20 switches surprisingly takes a large amount of time. Unexpected. Put these in the bag and then put this away. Next, here is my D65. The first step in the build guide is to put the gaskets onto the plate. These are thick gaskets. It goes like this. First, use 16 gaskets to stick the protruding part of the plate along the edge. Does that make sense? Make sure it's neatly pasted. Oh gosh. There's different size gaskets apparently. We're looking forward to a good time. I have a small one. The small one goes at the top side of the arrows like so. And I make sure they're neatly pasted. It appears to be quite neat of shaky fingers. I don't think this is gonna go so well. This is so time consuming. Why is everything time consuming? I haven't even done stabilizers yet. Okay, 2 more and then I am done. I'm finally done. Not too bad. I feel like there's some really long parts like this. I've been spending a lot of money to improve the quality of these videos. Thank goodness I've been using Honey, the sponsor of today's video. Honey is the #1 shopping tool in America, allowing you to earn cash back every time you shop online. See this microphone right here, or the lights that's illuminating my face, or the camera you're seeing me through? None of those things were cheap, but I was glad I was able to save some money using Honey. Honey works on things that you're already buying at the places that you're already shopping at. To support the channel and earn cash back, you can get Honey at joinhoney.com/switchandclick. Don't just go to joinhoney.com, go to joinhoney.com/switchandclick. That's like killing 4 birds with 1 stone. Support the channel, improve the quality of the videos, get more videos, and earn cash back. You know that thrill you get when you just know you're getting the sweetest deal you can online? That's how I feel when I shop with Honey. Please support the channel so we can keep on making high quality videos by using the link down below to get Honey. Back to the video. Step 2, plate screws. I need 3 M3s and 3 standoffs. I'll do these first. This one looks easy. Feet time. The easiest part of any build. Probably my favorite part of any build. You just align it with the hole and then put it in and turn it around. Open them all. So I've got a lot of screws. These are obviously standoffs, and now I have to find what fits in these standoffs. This guide is not a good guide. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, I think that one's the right one. Oh, that's not bad. That looks right. All of them are in. Next, okay, I've already done this. I've already tested the PCB because I was smart. Now I need stabilizers. The worst part of any keyboard video is this. Okay, they have the KBD fan stabilizers, but I usually don't opt to use these, so I will be using my Gateron V2s. Oh, they also provided foams of different sorts, so we'll look at these, use them later. Wow, I ripped the bag. I'm strong. 1, 2, and 3. Should be pretty fast. If I'm lucky, this should be pretty fast. I'm actually really interested in this build. I haven't used Gateron Black Inks in a really long time. Let me get band-aids. Ugh! I always hate this part. The amount of the size at which you cut it. Holy mud. I think I cut it too big. This one will be thinner. The peer pressure is too real. Now I'll cut it and then fold it in. People make band-aid mod look easy. It's not. That's why I never ever do it. It takes such precision too. I have one. Check it out. Okay, I've got it. I've got it. Chat says, it's so easy. It's so easy. If it was easy, I would do it for every keyboard, but it's not. Because typically I don't want to review things anyways. Indy, no. Indy, no. Don't touch me. No. Indy, calm down, please. Calm down. Okay, Holy Mod is done. And now I have to lube it. Lube everything. Cool. Oh no, I put on too much. That's okay. Too much lube, no problem. So now I lube these band-aid thingies because chat tells me to. This is peer pressure after all. Indy, no. Stop. Okay, that's done. Put these things inside their housings and then do the whole wire thing and pray that the whole thing turns out to be good. Time for the grease. My cats are all over Instagram. If you want more cat content, we make cat content on Instagram. This is super lube. That's one. Okay, now I have to test it. Why don't you go on? Did I mess something up? Oh my god. It's straight up mush. It's fine. It's a plate? Okay. I'm using the polycarb plate. The mush will be gone. I sure hope so. Stabilizers are good. Next, PCB foam. This is case foam. That's different. PCB foam. That goes right there like that. PCB foam. That was easy. PCB screws. Oh, now it's a little more difficult. This goes in here and then I flip it around. Am I missing any? And that should be all of them. Now, finally, switches. These are Gateron Black Inks V2s. They are lubed. They are smooth. And will you hate me if I say it? They are sucky. Cringe. This build didn't take as long as I thought. I feel like we're making good time here, even though I was peer pressured into doing Holy Mod, but we're making really good time. Okay, all the switches are in. What is next? The top case. Okay, this is hilarious. I have to show you these instructions. It says the top case. It says place the assembled PCB on the upper piece in the direction shown in the figure, paying attention to the USB interface. Don't pretend to be crooked. Don't pretend. Don't pretend, okay? Before I do that, I have to take apart this case. Take off the top case and then do this. Taking care to align the USB port and do not pretend to be crooked. Bottom case foam. Please go faster. I am literally doing the best that I could, so I would appreciate it. Bottom case foam and then bottom case. Like so. Now I can install these screws back in. At this point, I think it's time for keycap. And then assembly is complete. The keycaps are from KBD fans. They are their KAT black on white keycaps. A different profile than what I'm used to. Not typically something that I would use. I usually have cherry profile. But you know, it's nice to experiment a little while. Variety is a spice of life after all. They feel very smooth. They're PBT, Dysub PBT. Very nice feeling. Okay, it's clean. Ready to plug it in, and please tell me it works. Ooh, there we go. Got some RGB. Okay, everything works. It's nice to not make mistakes for once. Dang, it sounds good. I'm gonna say that's stock. Yeah, this is probably the most stocky build I've made so far. Cat profile. It's interesting. Not bad looking. Overall, though, the keyboard is beautiful. I don't know what this is here. It's nice. Except the quality control issue on the cap. I think it's the plate and not necessarily the keycaps. Because the keycaps are nice. I think the plate is cut slightly off where the switch just exists slightly off from the center.